everyone. Vanda here of rawandwell. Today I'm here answering a question, and I hope it will be helpful on your journey. And so the question is, what does a detox program involve? Okay, so this question could be answered in many different ways. And the first thing I'm going to say, it's going to depend, right, on the person that you're working with, the professional you're working with. So I'm going to speak for myself, and, others will work with their clients in a different way, right? Even though they might be using the same modality, and they might have learned from the same people or person whose modality we're putting forward, right? And so that's the basis of, and it's the knowledge that we have. How we work with our clients is going to depend how we experienced our own journey, how many clients we've worked with, and how much we learn from each client that we work with, and that going forward, we change things up and kind of learn from our mistakes, our experiences with others, and kind of use that going forward. And so for me, what a detox program involves is really, going through an onboarding process. That's how things get started, right? And the first time I speak to my clients, I ask them certain questions. That's usually during what we call a quick call that we have, that we put in place, that's free, right? And we call it a discovery call, right? And we kind of find out where the person is and what they're looking to do. But the onboarding process, the way I work with my clients, is always going to be the same. I'm going to need a few things, information-wise, just like any other practitioner or even a doctor, right, would require from you to initiate, to start the process, to see what's going on, right? And so when you want to work with me, there's two things that I do that are really important. Is I send out a health questionnaire that needs to be filled out and signed and sent back to me, right? And along with that is also photos of both your right and left eye, and I send instructions on how you could achieve that, right? And then that gets submitted to me as well. And I take those two things, and for me, it's like putting the puzzle pieces together, combining the two, which is symptomology, and the other one is a tool that we use to see what's going on in your body, right? Your cells, your lymphatic system, your digestive system, all of our different systems, right? And all our different organs and glands, we could see through the iris of our eye. And of course, since we're bilateral beings, we need both the right and the left side in order to see the entire body, right? Because, for example, we have 2 lungs, 2 kidneys, 2 adrenal glands, to thyroid glands, and so on and so forth, right? And that's why we're bilateral beings. And so each side is not exactly the same, and how it responds to certain things is not exactly the same, right? And so when we put that puzzle together, we're able to find or estimate what the root cause is, right? Because that's what we're trying to achieve, is to find the root cause of what's creating the symptoms that you're experiencing, right? And then we then come up with a protocol that's fit for that particular person and what they've experienced, and how to remove the excess accumulation, right? And bring the body into cleanup mode, let's say, right? And so that's how the process starts. And then from there we could see how we could move forward, right? And then we have some options, how, if you want to work with me going forward, or if that's just what you were looking for so you could work on it yourself. We do recommend that if you're starting on the detox journey, regenerative detoxification, that you work with a professional if you're not well versed in the way the body works and how detoxification works, right? It's not a cleanse. This is deeper than that. And that's why we call it regenerative detoxification, right? And so we are looking to not only reverse the symptoms that we're feeling, addressing the root cause why we're feeling these symptoms, right? But also to create a lifestyle around this protocol that is sustainable for us and our lifestyle, and to continue to improve on that because it's not a temporary thing. Regenerative detoxification is not temporary. It's not something you do, you clean up the body, and then you go back to what you were doing prior to starting the process. So basically, you want to create a lifestyle that will be sustainable going forward to maintain the cleaning that you did, right? And to rebuild the muscle mass that was lost during that cleanup, and to rebuild cells and tissue, right? And so it's a process. We have to embrace it and take it as the body takes us on that journey, and to trust the process and not worry so much about, how long it's going to take, etc. Because what you want to do is create that lifestyle so you don't go back to the things that made you sick to begin with, right? And so in order to achieve that is creating a lifestyle that you can maintain and continue to grow. And then every once in a while, once you learn and the body experiences that detox process, it will recognize it. And we want to continue to, every once in a while, get in there and go into cleanup mode, right? So we maintain and achieve the amount of cleanup that the body's ready at the time. And the more we do it, then we also are able to go deeper into the process to really address that root cause. So I hope that was helpful, and that will help you on your journey to wellness. All right. Much love to you all. Bye for now.